Again, the video. What's up? I don't know. I had jury duty today, so, it's something to talk about. Yeah, actually it didn't get called. It ended up being a mistrial because the jury, we had a problem. There were, 40 of us. They take 40 people back. We were in the courtroom. The lawyers are asking us a bunch of questions, and it's a civil case. It was a car accident. One woman was suing the other for damages and pain and suffering and that sort of thing. And, everybody had an opinion about that. They have to ask everybody all these questions. Have you ever been in an accident? Have you ever sued anybody? Been sued, yada, yada. And then the defense lawyer got up and started his spiel, and his first thing was, well, I bet you're wondering what's going on here. I want to talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that my client, the defendant, is not here. She couldn't get off work, which got all 40 of us going, what? We got off work? We're here? And so that really was the beginning of the end of this trial, because we as a collective group could not get our head around the fact that this woman could not take off work to defend herself. And, everybody was saying, look, we're here. And more than 20 people, I didn't count everybody, but said that they could not be unbiased in the case because she wasn't there. And we weren't allowed to know why she wasn't there at that point, or what her profession was, or anything. Or the trial was originally set for Monday. We weren't allowed to know why it was moved to today. And so, of course, when the judge realized, okay, we got anarchy going on, he called a recess. They tried to call the woman. They came back and said, well, she's in the healthcare profession, mental health, and she works in an inpatient facility and can't get away unless she finds a replacement. And she did on Monday, but she couldn't today. And so she couldn't get off work. And still, he polled everybody, and more than half said, sorry, we can't. So he said, well, at that point, I don't have enough to really pull a jury from. I have to declare a mistrial, which really works in favor of the defense. I know that the prosecution was like, come on, yeah, let's do it. But, I don't think he really wanted this case to go on, the defense lawyer. So I got to go home by 11:45 today. It was very nice. Still getting up early, sucked balls. I'm sorry if you like to get up early. I'm not a morning person. It was awful. So, yeah, I didn't like that part of it. So that was my morning. But, you have to wait. They took, when we got to this big room, they showed us this film about, being how great it is being a jury and, blah, 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 rainbows and lollipops and stuff. And then they split us up into small groups. And we were in a group of 40, which they sent us up outside of the courtroom that we were going to be going in. And we had to wait out there for, 30 or so minutes. And whenever I'm sort of waiting in a group like that, I have a tendency to play this little game. And, well, it's a couple little games. One of them's a little perverted. Whenever I'm kind of looking at people, I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're like in bed. I just do that, like, oh, are they crazy, You just try to assess by what they're wearing, kind of how they carry themselves, whether they're, I don't know. It's just something I do. I don't know why I do it, because I'm a pervert, I guess why. But I do that, and it's certainly a way to pass the time. And then the other thing that I like to do is, if we were like the people in the Poseidon Adventure, or some sort of catastrophe, plane crash, if we were survivors, who would kind of fall into what category? Who would die first? Who's going to be the leader of the group and that sort of thing. And so you kind of look at them and go, oh, she won't make it. And then there's always one guy in every group, just like in every movie, who's so annoying that when he does get killed off, you're really happy. And I, unfortunately, was standing next to this one today. He was a chatterbox. And then he was right in front of me when we got into the courtroom. And he decided he wanted to reach into his bag and have some hard candy. And I don't know if the sound didn't travel or they were ignoring him, but he had a Ziploc baggie of 50 or so hard candies. I'm not sure why he had so many, but he did. And they were butterscotch, peppermints, all sorts of flavors. He offered me one, and I'm like, no, thank you. But you know how loud those little wrappers are, particularly in a very quiet room. So I was like, oh my God, this guy. But it, it all worked out. We got to go home early. So I went back to work and did that. So yeah. But I stopped by Home Depot and I got some more tiles. I got square ones. I got not two. I got some 4-inch squares and then 6-inch white square tiles to do my little big text on. So yes. Anyway, I'm babbling. I want to thank everyone who has sent their address for the postcard thing. I have a few of those. I really need to give you my address, right? I think I'll put it in the little... Everybody always has a cute little name for it. I don't. It's the little space under there where you leave junk. Yes. So I will get those postcards out. Toot sweet. That's really all I have. If I get some the tiles done that look decent, I might make another video. I don't know. Alrighty. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.